Hi everyone, it's Bea here at Little Miss Bea Crafts. I hope you're all well today. Today I'm on to show you this fun little project that I've made, and I've wanted to make one of these for quite a while, and I've tried it I watched lots of videos and watched how to make them, and then came up with my own dimensions and my own way to do it. So yeah, so this is it. So it's one like what you would call, I'm going to call a pop-in box. You know, you can buy these online and they're called Boomph cards, but they're really easy to make and they're really fun. I think they're really good for kids and they're good for, you know, teenagers, that kind of thing, or even adults, and they're a fun card. So this is it. So it's this box and you just slide it open and you get all your popping boxes coming out. Okay, so there's 3 boxes in here, and you know, you could put pictures on these, you could put messages on the side of these. I've just left them blank. You can fit a gift card in this as well, in this box. So they just go in there again like that. Goes in, slides in the box. Okay. You could even do a little envelope to put this in, you know, a box envelope if you wanted to, and just pull it open and they all pop out. Okay, so it's a fun little, like I said, I think teenagers or children, or, you know, I think they'd like it, they'd appreciate it. Okay, so this is what we're going to make today. So what we're going to need is there's 3 boxes in here. So I'll show you how to make one box, and then for this size box here, you're going to need to make 3 cubes, sorry, not boxes, 3 cubes. I'll show you how to make one of the cubes, and then you need to make another 2. So you're going to need 2 pieces of paper. I've already started to make one. You know, you'll need 2 pieces of paper to start off with for each cube, and then excuse me, I've got a tickly throat again. I think it's this hay fever again. It's quite warm outside and a bit damp, so I do apologise if I keep sniffing and coughing. So you'll need 2 pieces of paper that are 7.5 by 5 1/4. Okay, and then we're going to score these at, okay, so get my scoring. So on the on the 5 1/4 side, sorry, no, start on the 7.5 side, we are going to score at 2.5. So I can make sure that I'm on 2.5. Yep. So 2.5, and then 5. So each of your panels is going to be, this is a 2.5 inched cubed box. Okay, cube. Okay, and then on the 5 3/4 side, 5 1/4, sorry, I'll put all these measurements down below, so you can use them. Okay, on the 5 1/4 side, you're going to score at 1/4. Okay, so 1/4. Now you might just need to, on my scoreboard it doesn't quite go down, so I'll just turn it round and make sure that I'm scoring on that. You know, just got the make sure I'm on the thing, just because my scoreboard doesn't actually go all the way down to the length of the card. And then you're going to score at 2 3/4. Okay, so 2 3/4 again. I'll just turn that around and just get that little bit at the top that I've not quite got. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you are going to score at 3 down to the first score line. Okay, so you're going at 3 now, just down to this first score line here. I'm really sorry for the shadows today. I just realised you've got quite a bit of shadow there, didn't we? Okay, so just down to this first score line. Okay, turn your paper over, and then again 3 down to that first score line. Okay, so this is the template that I have got. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what we've done so far. So all we've done so far is we have done Okay, so you might be able to see better on that side. Yep, there you go, you can see better on that side. So basically we've done 1/4 of an inch down there, 2 3/4 inch, okay, and then 3 inches down to that first score line, flip it over and do 3 inches down to the first score line again. Okay, so that's what you've done so far. Okay, now what we're going to do, just make sure this is the right way up. Okay, we are going to draw diagonal lines. Okay, so from this corner here, to that corner there. Okay, we're going to draw diagonal lines across. Okay, and then again on this side, so just from in the corner then up to the tab bit there, just in this first square here that you've got, and down to there. Okay, so I'll show you again on my template. I have done a template. Okay, so from that score line there all the way down. I'm really sorry about the light today, everybody. It's not very good at all. Is that better? That might be a bit better with shadows. Okay, and then from there down to there. Okay, okay, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to cut this bit here from the tab. So you've done these from your 3 inch line. You're going to cut this bit here, this bit here, this bit here, and this bit here. Okay, so we're going to cut those pieces there. Okay, just following those score lines up. Okay, and across. I'm just going to cut a little bit in because these are going to be tabs that are going to join onto the box. So again, just cutting up those score lines all the way up to that line, then cut a little bit of a tab, cutting across this cutting a little bit of a tab in there. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to cut down. Okay, and what I'm going to do actually is, can you see on this, on that was your score line, so just on where that's going across that line that you drew, I'm just going to join it on that right at the top, because that will be a tab anyway. So I've just kind of mitered that in and just cut down that diagonal line. And again, across this diagonal line, all the way up. Okay, so you should be left with this kind of arrow shape. Okay, so you've got a tab at the top and 2 tabs here, 2 wings, and then 2 centre pieces here. Okay, and then what we're going to do, so this is one that I've already done. Okay, what I'm going to do is going to fold this top tab in, so just burnish that top tab in. Okay, okay, and then fold these side ones in like that. Fold these, so we're just burnishing all those score lines that we've done. Okay, and then this one here. Okay, then these tabs here we're going to fold up, and then these tabs here we're going to fold up. Okay, okay, and then now what we're going to do is we're going to make these, so we're going to fold them up to this line here. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to fold it onto this, onto that line there. So we're just folding it in, and if we've got, where is my, I'm just going to use this the scoreboard tool to just kind of, so I've just gone up to that, can you see I'm just going up to that line, okay, with the flap. Okay, just going to burnish that so it's nice creased, and again the same on this side, so just kind of going in the corner there, so you can, and then going up to this line here. Okay, can you see? So I'm just folding onto that line there. Okay, so these are your boxes. This is the basic shape that you're now going to join together, okay, to make your jumping boxes. Okay, so you've got those two tabs there and you've burnished all your lines. Okay, so that's what you should have, 2 of those like that. Okay, so I've put, you probably can't see, red liner tape on these, on all the flaps here. So on this flap, and on this flap here. So they've all got the red liner tape on both pieces. Okay, so they've all got the red liner tape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, take one of the off the top there. Okay, and what we're going to do is going to stick it. Okay, so just kind of put these 2 pieces up. Okay, see, hopefully you can see what I'm doing, and then just gently just put that, so you've just kind of butted the 2 up. Okay, so you've got that like that now. Okay, then what we're going to do is you're going to need 2 pieces of card. Okay, it could be a coloured card, it could be off cuts from what you've done on, you know, from what you've cut off, but these 2 pieces of card measure 1.5 by 1. Okay, and I've already done this one, so I'm going to show you how to do the next one. So it's 1.5 inches by 1 inches, and then on the 1.5 inch side we are going to score at a quarter of an inch, can't get my words out, then 3/4 of an inch, and then 1.25 of an inch. Okay, so you've got this. So it was 1/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and then 1.25. And then what we're going to do is going to do a mounting fold. So fold it up in the middle, and then these 2 are going to be kind of flaps on either side, and they're going to be, so you've got like that kind of shape. So you've got your 2 flaps on there, and then your mounting fold in the middle. Okay, and then they also need red liner tape on the sides there. So I'm just going to put some red liner tape down the middle, down these flaps on the bottom. We've got to go on the bottom bit, and then again on this bottom bit here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so just press those down. Okay, and then let me just get put that board out of the way. Okay, I'm just going to get this, because you're going to need to put holes in these. Okay, so you're going to put a hole in the centre of these tabs. Okay, so the mounting fold, okay, so I just put them both together. So you're not putting them on where you've just put your tape on these ends. You're going to put it on this, on the bigger piece in the middle. Okay, so just right in the middle, just a nice, you know, whatever you've got to make a hole. You don't want the hole to be too big. Okay, so that's I think I've got the smallest hole that this punch will do. Okay, so I've just got that kind of, the elastic is going to go, the elastic band is going to go in here. So you just want, the way I've done them, I just want to do this one. Like I said, I looked at a lot of videos and I've kind of adapted it how I wanted mine to be. You know, some people have threaded the elastic bands through and tied knots and things like that. And then I saw and then, you know, I've took bits from each videos really, just to have adapted. Okay, so let's get rid of those. Sorry, I feel like I'm rambling on today. I don't feel like I've got I feel like, sorry if I'm rambling on. Okay, so you've got these tabs here. Okay, so let's just open. So this is our, so we've attached this cube to this cube here, this panel to this panel here. Okay, these are going to go on these score lines here. Okay, so this top score line, one of these is going to go, and what you need to do as well, sorry, first of all, is cut. So I'm cutting just up to the circle on that one. Okay, so just on one side, just cut up, and then on this one I'm going to cut it on the opposite side. Okay, all will become clear very soon. Okay, again, just up to your circle. Okay, that one didn't okay, so I've just cut that piece up to there. Now I'm going to attach these to the score lines. If I can never get the tape off, obviously let me see if I can use this to get the tape off. I've kind of really pressed it down a lot, so it's obviously a bit difficult to, it's not coming off as easy. Get there. Okay, so on this line here, so you're going to stick, if I can show you, so this is the score line, you're going to stick those flaps either side. Okay, and try to get it as much in the middle as you, so what I'd do first is do maybe one, maybe do one side first, if I can see. Okay, and then just squash that one in. Okay, so can you see, so on that score line there, you've put one of these flaps like that. Okay, so that cut is going that way on that flap. So on this other one here, you're going to put this on this one, on this one now. That's where you've joined it. So this is this top bit here. Again, if I can get this to come off. I'm going to attach it. So on this one, the cut was there, was on that side, so you want the cut on this side. And again, just the same as you've just done, I'd put it down first, either side of that line. Okay, and then join that up on the other side. Okay, so that cut, the open cuts on that side and the open cuts on that side on there. Okay, now this is the tricky bit. This is where the elastic bands come in and it starts to get a little bit but this is the easiest way that I have been able to do these. So okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get one of our elastic bands. You're just going to need one. Okay, and then I'm going to, as you can see, it pulls up automatically. Okay, so basically you want to stretch, you want that tension, you want that quite tight, because that's what's going to make it pop. Okay, so you've got this. Okay, you've got that there. Okay, I hope you can see this, everybody. The camera seems to have, let me just zoom out a little bit more, there we go. Move my board over a little bit. Okay, so we've done this. So now what we're going to do is bring those wings in, these wings either side, I'm going to call them wings. Okay, take the tape off. In fact, I'll do it on the other side first. So all we're doing is a little bit difficult. You might want to put a heavy object, maybe some scissors or something. I don't think that's heavy enough, but you know, just to hold that bit down. I'm going to pull pull these in, take the tape off. I'm still recording. Just making sure that I'm still recording. Okay, and then this bit, and then you're just going to press that bit down on there. Okay, so that's that bit first, and then this is where it gets a bit tricky, because it wants to, obviously it wants to fly open. We're going to stick this bit and these elastic bands, sorry I didn't say that, these were just, you don't want big elastic bands, you want small elastic bands. These were just in a big packet that I got from a supermarket. There's quite a few different sizes, and you just want one of these. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this sellotape. You just want a small, you don't want a long one, you just want a small elastic band. Okay, and again push those in, and then this is going to go on top of that one. Okay, so you've just stuck that one, those wings onto there, and then what you want to do, as you can see, it's already flapping open. This was one of the flap that you've not stuck down yet. This is the tab. You're just going to stick that sure that it's in. Just pull those out a little bit. Okay, and there you have got, so just now just go in, maybe go in with your with a bone folder or something like that, just to make sure that that's, put it on there. Okay, and there you have your jumping cube. Okay, so if you want to just kind of burnish everything again now. Okay, so that was one of your cubes done, and it just pops up. Okay, so you flatten it, so these are the two sides, so just flatten it and it will jump up. Okay, so let's get rid of all this now. Okay, so that's your cube, so you need another two like those cubes to put in this box to make it really jump. Okay, let me just get rid of all this out of here. Okay, right, so for the box to put these into now. Okay, so we'll put the cube over there. Okay, so for the box, so you need a base and you're going to have a wrap. I've already done the little happy birthday to go on top. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so you will need, so this is for the actual, this is the box, this is the base. Okay, so you will need for the tray, so this is for this bit here, this bit, this tray bit here. Okay, you'll need a piece of card that measures 3 5/8 by 6 1/4. So 3 5/8 inches is just 1 past 3 1/2. Okay, and all you're going to do is just score on all four sides at 1/2 inch. Okay, so 1/2 inch on that side, turn it round, 1/2 inch on that side, turn it round, 1/2 inch on that side, turn it round, and 1/2 inch on that side there. Okay, then all we're going to do is just cut these, turn it round, cut, turn it round, cut and turn it round, and cut, and then burnish all these, bend these in and burnish all these that you've just done. Okay, and then you can either use wet glue or whatever, you know, red liner tape, whichever glue you want to use, and you're just going to put your tape or your glue on these corners and put them up and just join them up like that. Okay. So here we are, so this is the wrap for the top of the box. So this needs to be 6 3/4 by 5 5/8. That's again just 1/8 past the 5 1/2. And on the 6 3/4 we are going to score at 2 5/8, which is 1 past your 2 1/2. So 2 5/8. Okay, and then we're going to score at 3 1/8. So that's 3 1, just 1 past that. 1 past that 3 mark. Okay, and then I'm going to just turn it round and score at 1/2 inch and score at 1 inch. Okay, so these two side panels, these two here, are 1/2 inch each, which is your depth of your box. I'm just going to burnish this all the way round, burnish, score and burnish. Okay, and then I'm just going to add tape to this side here. Okay, just adding the tape there. Tape off. Just going to move this scoreboard, we don't need it now. And then all I'm going to do is just lie that flat and then meet that edge to edge. So I'll just pull that over. Okay, and then there's that is your little wrap for your box. Okay, so the bottom of my box now is going to go inside there. Okay, so it is a little bit bigger than your box. The tray is a little bit bigger. The wrapper is a little bit bigger. Okay, so for this we do need the thing one more time. Another piece. So this is going to be the pull on your box like that. Okay, so what you need for this is another 1 by 1 1/2. Okay, and then we're going to score a bit like we did before. Okay, let me just get rid of all these off here. And we're going to score at 1/4 again, then at 3/4, and then at 1 1/4. And it's exactly like you did in the middle of the box, in the middle of the cube, when you did your, you did your things to put around your elastic. You're just going to make a mounting fold and a belly fold. Okay, and I put it on the blue side so that it stands out against, it stands out against the purple, so you can see it. I don't think there's any point in having purple on purple, really, is there? You won't be able to see it. Again, let's get this tape on here. Okay. Let's cut these off. And here. Cut that one off. And then you're just going to get the side of your box, and basically we're going to stick one of these tabs right at the top, as much in the middle as you can. Okay, and then this one is going to go, you're just going to put it at the bottom there. Make sure that's stuck. So that is now your pull for your tab for your pull for your box. So it's going to go in. Obviously you'd put another 2 on top, and then that will go in there like that, and then that's how you pull it out. Just going to decorate the top now. So for this the mat on the top is 2 3/8 by 5. Okay, so 2 3/8 that way by 5, and that is just going to sit nicely on the top there. Okay, and then we're going to put our happy birthday. So I just need my glue. Hopefully it's working, this glue. It's getting a little bit gloopy, this glue, at the minute. I'm hoping that it's getting towards the bottom of its thing. Might have to get some other glue. Don't think it's going to come out today. Just see. No, I've got some other glue over there that I will then. Oh, there we go. It's coming out now. Okay, so just put the glue on top. Put that down. Stick. Nice and centered on the top. Okay, and then I've just got this happy birthday. I'll stick it on. I've actually put a double-sided sticky tape on it already when I die cut it, just so that it's easier, she says, rather than putting glue all over it. Because sometimes when I've put glue on it, it tends to seep out sometimes, especially when you've not got much of an area. So I'm just going to put the birthday down there. It's a bit of a wiggly one, this, anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's not straight. It is a kind of a haphazard font, isn't it, really? Excuse me. There we go. And on this one, let's see if I can. I'm just conscious that I'm hoping that my my camera doesn't run out, everybody. I shall do this off camera and come back. Okay, so we've got the happy birthday on there. It's all finished. Obviously this has only got 2 in, so it might not. I'll have a go, but I don't think it's going to jump out. It does, yeah, jumps out. Okay, so it did jump out, you saw that. Like I say, the lie flat. You know, you could put a card in there. You could put a little gift card in there. You know, one of the, you know, a voucher, you know, a cash card, you know what I mean, in there, you know, for that you then can spend at Amazon or whatever, you know what I mean. So yeah, so it's big enough to put one of those in, and then they just pull it open and it pulls out. You've also got room on the back there to be able to write a message if you need to, if you don't want to put a card in it. But yes, it is big enough. So they're just something fun. Like I say, that was I kind of adapted it so that that was the easiest for me when I was putting the elastics on them. So yeah, so there we go. This one, as you can see, I didn't make the front bit. This was my prototype, and I didn't make the front bit, I don't think, big enough, so that's why that's bigger now, bigger than the tray, so it does look a little bit better. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today. I hope you give it a go. It's really fun, easy. It's fun. It is easy. It's just a little bit fiddly putting those, you know, putting those elastics on them. But yeah, they're good fun. Like I said, I've always wanted to have a go at them, and yeah, this is my version of them. So I hope you've enjoyed it today. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love you to come and join me every time I do a video. And I shall see you soon. Thank you for watching today. Take care. Bye.